If we zoom in there on Liberty, you'll see that doubling there. That is just amazing. So always look for that there on your Indian head cents. The coin is in excellent condition as well. It's not a red, it's a red-brown, but still a $66,000 coin. Now here is an 1877 Indian head cent that sold for $149,000, and it doesn't have any types of mistakes or coin errors or anything like that mint errors. The real value in this coin is two things. It's a very low minted coin, and it's graded at a mint state, 66 red by PCGS. So what does low mintage mean? It means that they didn't produce a lot of these coins. So for the 1877, they only made around 852,000 of these coins. So if you have them in very good condition like this, they're going to be extremely rare. You know, they're already rare enough even in bad condition they can sell for, a decent amount of money. But in this condition at this grade, $149,000. Now here's the 1909 SVDB graded by PCGS at a mint state 67 red. If you guys didn't see my recent video, I just picked one of these up. Actually, Brian Hoover sent me this coin. But mine is not as good a condition. It says, because this is a $94,000 penny. This coin is that valuable because they only produce 484,000 of these coins, and it has an extremely high grade by PCGS. That mint state 67 red grade will make it super valuable. Now you want to look for the 1909S, so you want to have that date there on the front with that estimate mark, and then on the back on the reverse of the coin you want to look at the bottom and make sure you have those VDB initials. So that's the designer's initials there. So that is a very rare coin, even in bad condition mines, not in like really bad condition or anything. But it's still almost basically $1,000 coin. The one that I have this is a $94,000 coin, so you'll see how much the values fluctuate based on the grade of the coin. Now here is the 1914 D mint mark. This is another key date to look for. Always look out for the 1914 D, it's a low mintage. Point as well, and this being graded at a mint state 65 plus red will make it even more rare. This penny sold for $28,000 because of its low mintage and because of its condition. /grade. Alright, now here's a 1923S. Now this is graded at a mint state 65 red. Now this coin solely valuable because of that high grade if there's not many of these 1923S Lincoln Wheat cents out there. Had a mint state 65 red grade, then it's going to increase the demand. If there's thousands of them at a mint state 64, then it's not going to be, so much valuable because there's a lot of them in that condition, right? But if there's only a handful out there in this condition, then that's what's going to make it rare, and that's why the coin sold for $36,000. So keep that in mind. Grade population is very important as well. And here's the 1943 D mint mark. As we know, in 1943, those were supposed to be the steel pennies. This coin actually sold this year, in 2021, for $840,000. Let me know what you guys would do with $840,000. So if you guys inherited a coin collection, or come across wheat cents, make sure that you don't pass up the 1943 copper penny. 1943 is supposed to be steel. Remember that. So if you find one that looks like this, you might want to get it authenticated. There's a lot of fakes out there, so be aware of that. I have a whole video on the 1943 penny. Just type in 1943 penny couch collectibles here on YouTube, and you'll find that where I show you the difference between the fake pennies and the genuine ones. $840,000, guys. Unbelievable. Now here's another 1943. Again, a bronze is supposed to be steel. The last one was a mint mark. This is a no mint mark. This coin also sold for thousands of dollars. This penny sold for over $340,000. $348,000 to be exact. Unbelievable there. It is graded out of brown as well. Amazing. Amazing coins there. $348,000. This coin sold on January 12th of 2023, so this is a relatively recent sale. society that do not. Want us to know about the values of coins like this? They simply want to take advantage of us and make as much money as possible. That's why it's sharing information like this and building a following of like-minded people who are aware and are educating themselves so they can be prepared if they ever come across a rare coin like this. Now, if you want to join and start your journey of education, I have a completely free book down below. You don't have to do that, but just remember that there are some bad people out there in society looking to take advantage of us. So understanding a coin like this is incredibly rare and valuable, and someone could easily get taken advantage of if they brought it to the wrong person or did not have the information that they needed prior to selling it. Because guys, this incredibly rare 1970 coin sold for $93,000. It's a circular